Hello and welcome to another video where I'll be playing Marvel Champions, the living card game. And in today's video, we will be playing as Bucky Barnes, aka Winter Soldier, in a aggression deck versus Iron Man on standard with some encounter sets. And we'll see how this Civil War scenario goes. So at the beginning of the setup, enemy team searches the encounter deck for an Iron Man attachment, and your team reveals it. So we have Iron Man's 5 attachments laid out here, and we'll pick one and then shuffle the rest into the encounter deck. So as of right now, I think the worst case scenario would be probably the Mark V armor because it has a forced interrupt when Iron Man would take any amount of damage. We'd place that here instead, and when there is 5 damage here, we discard this. So that'll give him some extra time instead of dealing damage. So uh, go from there. So we'll shuffle this into the encounter deck. And then also we have a setup for the Superhero Registration Act main scheme. It says in co-op mode, we just go and find the leader's side scheme and then reveal it. So we'll put that into play, which is right here. This is Stark Tower. Comes into play with 3 threat, and it will also give us a extra encounter card. All right. So I'll give this a shuffle, and then I'll go over both Bucky Barnes's stats and Iron Man's, and then we will get this started. So while I'm shuffling this, I'll read off Iron Man's stats. He is a 1/1, 1 scheme, 1 attack with 12 hit points. He gets +1 scheme for each tech attachment on him to a maximum of 3. All right. So we got the encounter deck shuffled. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay. And Bucky Barnes, he is a 11 hit point, 3 recovery with a action on his alter ego, cybernetically enhanced. We can spend 1 resource of any type, search the encounter deck and discard pile for his cybernetic arm, and put it into play. On his Winter Soldier side, he is a 2/2/2 stat line with a response after you attack and defeat an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. All right. And like I said, we are playing with a aggression deck today. And we'll give his deck a shuffle here. And I think that's all the setup. Oh, the main scheme is cut off support. So it comes into play with 0 threat on it, but it has a forced interrupt. When a player reveals a treachery, place 1 threat here, limit once per phase per player. And we aren't playing with more than 1 player, so it does not come into play with Hinder 2. Okay. And it will pop off at 7. Apologize if I sound a little hoarse. I've been sick, but I feel like I wanted to get a video in. So let's draw our hand size of 6. 5, 6. And let's see what we have. So we have Spoiling for Fight, Skilled Strike, Man on the Wall, Sunfire, Skilled Strike, and Bring It. Well, let's see here. I definitely want Sunfire. Oh, well, it doesn't. Well, let's see. Hero response. So that won't help us get rid of that at all. So let's keep Spoiling for a Fight. Let's keep a Skilled Strike. Bring It. And let's keep Man on the Wall. We'll discard those 2 and draw 2 more. Got Silent Infiltration and Gambit. Okay. Well, I don't think Gambit's going to do much right now. Maybe he will. But definitely what we're going to do is let's use Silent Infiltration to go find our cybernetic arm and put it in play. And there it is. Alright, so we'll put that into play, shuffle our library. Might actually play Gambit so that we can try to get rid of Stark Tower. Okay. So yeah, let's play Gambit. Use those 3 resources there to play Gambit. So we look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and tuck 1 card under him to where only the boosts are available. So 1, 2, 3. Well, we're definitely going to get rid of Iron Man's arc reactor and put those back as they were. So that way Iron Man can't have his arc reactor right now. And then what we'll do is flip over. Let's thwart for 2, bringing Stark Tower down to 1. And then let's spoiling for a fight. We're going to discard cards from the encounter deck until we discard a minion, put that minion into play engage with you, and then ready your hero. So we're going to discard until we get to a minion. There goes his boots. There goes an assault. Okay, so we got a shield. Got a shield soldier. We ready Winter Soldier. This goes to discard. We don't do the when revealed because he wasn't revealed. He was put into play. So, but when he is revealed, he has a 1/1/3 stat line. When revealed, put the topmost shield minion of the encountered deck discard pile into play, engage with you. All right, so that's not happening. Now, what we can do is we'll thwart 2 off of this. We'll get rid of Stark Tower. We search the encounter deck and discard pile for an Iron Man attachment. We reveal it. So I saw his boots were in here. Boots just give him aerial and +1 to his attack. Let's give him that. So we'll put that into play. All right. Gambit's going to attack the shield for 2. The shield soldier for 2. And he will take a consequential damage. And that will be the end of the turn. We'll ready everything up. Drop to 5. Got Safe House, Arm Block, Metal Punch, Bring It, and Captain America. Alright, so we'll probably play our Arm Block here. Alright, so one's going to go on the main scheme. Iron Man's going to attack with a base of 2. We're going to use our cybernetic arm and use arm block. That is a hero interrupt, attack, and defense. When an enemy attacks, deal 3 damage to it. If you exhausted cybernetic arm to pay for this event, prevent all of the damage from that enemy. So no matter what he's going to attack us with, we're going to prevent all of it. He's attacking for 2, +1 is nothing. But we're going to do 3 damage +1 because of our cybernetic arm. It says generate a wild resource for an attack event, which arm block is a attack and defense event, and that event deals 1 additional damage. So we are doing 4 damage instead of 3. But with Iron Man's Mark 5 armor, when he would take any amount of damage, we place it there. So he has 4 damage on his Mark 5 armor. And we prevent all damage to us. The shield soldier is going to attack. We're just going to take that. Go down from 11 to 10. Encounter card is going to be Venom. Venom's attacks gain piercing. Venom is going to attack activate against us. So he's going to attack. Let's see. Excuse me. So he's going to attack for 3. Yeah, we're just going to take it. So we go down to 7. This did not go off again because it wasn't a treachery for our revealed. All right, so. Alrighty. Well, we're going to play Bring It. We're going to draw a card for each minion engaged with us, which is 2. We're going to draw 2 cards. Got a Helicarrier and a Genius. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do is use our double and Helicarrier and Safe House to bring out Captain America. He comes into play with Tough. And after, oh well, hold on. Before we do that, sorry. Read my cards. All right. So, let's see here. Gambit's going to attack the Shield Soldier for 2, knocking it out. He'll take another damage, so he's got 1 left. Winter Soldier is going to attack Venom for 2. Okay. And then we are going to play our... Yeah, there we go. We're going to play Captain America, which comes into play with Tough. And he says, as a response, after Captain America enters play, ready a shield character. We're going to ready a Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is going to attack Venom for 2, knocking him out. And then Captain America will attack Tony for 2, knocking off his armor. And losing his Tough. We'll hold on to Metal Punch. And we will ready up. Drop to 5. Got Professor X, Psylocke, Winter Armor, 3, 4, and Super Power Training. Okay. So one's going to go on the main scheme. Iron Man's going to attack. I don't have another defense, do I? No. Okay. So I think Gambit's just going to block it this time. So he's going to hit for 2 plus 1, knocking Gambit out. Getting rid of his arc reactor. And then our encounter card is another shield soldier. So now we do the when revealed, which is put the topmost shield minion of the encounter deck into play. So we go get another shield soldier and we put it into play. All right. So it's back to our turn. All right. Let's see. Do we want to play his Winter Soldier armor? Well, I think what our best bet right now is to use Psylocke and Superhero Training. Or no, we'll hold on to Superhero Training. We're going to get rid of... So we're going to use our Cybernetic Arm and Professor X and Psylocke to play Metal Punch. We're going to deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you exhausted Cybernetic Arm to pay for this event, this attack gains overkill. So we're going to do 7 damage to a shield soldier, dealing 3 damage, and then 4 is going to go over to Iron Man. So bringing him from 12 down to 8. All right. Plus, we get to remove Winter Soldier's lethal protector response. After you attack and defeat an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. We're going to remove 2 threat from the main scheme. All right. Think I want to use... I'm going to use our Winter Armor to play Superpowered Training. Okay. And then Do we want to thwart it off? I think we do. So we're going to thwart that off and get rid of it. Captain America will take a consequential damage. We'll get rid of this to our victory display, and we get to search our deck and discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade and put it into play. So let's look through our discard pile first. Don't want that. I think we want his gun. Let's go get his gun. Yep, winter rifle. So we're gonna go get the winter rifle, which is restricted. When Winter Soldier makes a basic attack, exhaust winter rifle. Winter Soldier gets +2 attack for this attack, and it gains piercing and ranged. All right, shuffle his deck up. Put that is into play, and then what we'll do is we'll flip down, and we'll ready up, drop to 6. Got electrical discharge, Nick Fury, shield sidearm, Angela, silent infiltration, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bambino. Okay. So 1 goes on the main scheme. Iron Man's going to scheme for 1 plus 1 for his attachment. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So it's up to 4. Shield Soldier is going to scheme for 1. So it goes up from 1 up to 5. Our encounter card is Maria Hill. She has Retaliate 2. The enemy team searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Life Model Decoy and attaches it to Maria Hill. So, discard pile. So we do know that there's a Life Model Decoy in there, so we'll just go get it from there. Okay, so it's on Maria Hill, and the Life Model Decoy is attached character gains Stalwart. When attached character would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent that damage, and discard this card instead. Okay. So, we have to get rid of the minions, which we can do that. Let's see. I think we would just want to play. We're going to play. We're going to use these 4 resources to play Nick Fury. We're going to draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. All right, that actually works. Okay. So let's see here. So Cap and oh wait, let me think about this here. Because she has that. So Nick Fury's going to attack Maria Hill, discarding the Life Model Decoy. He's going to that's going to immediately knock him out. 1 from Consequential, and she has Retaliate 2, which would attack him twice. So that would knock him out. Which is, that's okay. No, that's okay. All right. So then what we will do is, I wanted to flip down, or recover, but I'm not going to be able to. So we're going to flip back up. We're going to attack for 2, exhausting our winter rifle, adding +2 attack to his basic attack, dealing 4 damage to Maria Hill, removing 2 threat from the main scheme, bringing it from 5 down to 3. Then what we will do is use a double and his cybernetic arm to play for Metal Punch, dealing 7 damage to the shield soldier. 3, using the cybernetic arm, we get overkill. So 3 goes to the soldier, 4 goes to Iron Man, bringing him from 8 down to 4. Removing 2 threat from the main scheme from 3 to 1. All right. And then we don't have enough to play Electrical Discharge or Black Widow. So we'll hold on to those. Captain America is just going to attack Iron Man for 2, bring him from 4 to 2, taking a damage, and we'll ready up. Alright, so draw up to 5. Got Lock and Load, Winter Widow Soldier Spy, and Metal Punch. Alright. So 1 goes on the main scheme. Iron Man's going to attack. I think we can just take it. So it's 2 plus 1, so 3. 1, 2, 3. 7 to 4. And then our encounter card is a Treachery. So we have to put 1 on the main scheme for the Forced Interrupt. So it goes from 2 to 3. And then his Repulsor Blast says discard the top 4 cards of your deck for each energy and wild resource discarded. Deal 1 damage to your hero. So we're going to discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And they are, oh no, 1, 2, 3. 3 damage. Oh boy. So 3 damage to me brings me from 4 down to 1. And then it's back to my turn. So I definitely need to recover now. So it's back to my turn. Do I flip him? Do I flip him first with Cap? Or do I thwart that down? Because I can let that go. It's fine if that goes to the second part. I don't think I have enough to knock him out. So that's, I need 3. Yeah, I don't have enough. Yeah. So let's attack him for 2. Bring him to 0. Knocking Cap out. Okay. Let's put him into his second stage, which gives him steady, and we deal ourselves an encounter card. And he cannot take damage the rest of this phase. So that's fine. And he has 16 health? Yes, 16 health. So 16 health. Can't take any more damage, so it's better for us to just set up right now then anyway. So I think I'm going to play Black Widow. Yeah, so I'm going to flip down. I'm going to recover for 3. Go back up to 4. And then I'm going to use these 3 resources to play Black Widow, which after you play Black Widow from your hand, return an attack event from your discard pile to your hand. We're going to go get another Metal Punch. All right. And then we'll ready up. Oh, well, hold on. We're going to have her thwart for 2. And take a damage. Then we'll ready up. Okay. So we have 2 Metal Punches. Hopefully we can get this done. So we got Super Soldiers, Avengers Mansion, and Arm Block. And then we get another encounter card. So we're going to have 3 encounter cards this turn. Shuffle up our deck and draw 1 more card. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 more card is Nick Fury Sr. Okay. Alrighty, so 1 goes on the main scheme. So it goes to 2. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's at 6. Then our encounter cards are, first one is Mighty Avengers. When revealed, resolve the 1 revealed ability of each minion Otherwise, this card gains Surge, so we're going to Surge real quick into his helmet, which gives him Tough and Stalwart. Okay. Second one is Wasp. When revealed, place 1 threat on main scheme, so this is going to pop. Going to the no going back, has no setup. All right, and then our final one is Shield Patrol. Hinder 1, and each minion gains guard. All right, so we have to take out the Wasp. All right, or this. Either one. So, back to our turn. All right. Well, I think we're going to try to go all out here. Oh, he has Tough, right. Right. He has Tough. So, all right. We'll flip up. Black Widow's going to attack for 2. Deal 2 damage. Oh, darn. That's so wasteful. What I'm going to do then, before we attack her, we're going to play Nick Fury Sr. This is the first time we ever playing Nick Fury Sr. We're going to use these 4 resources, play Nick Fury Sr. We're going to choose to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right. It's all to play Metal Punch, but I need an extra hit. So we're going to attack with the Wasp with Nick Fury Sr. and the Black Widow to get rid of that guard. All right. So then what I'm going to do is attack Iron Man, exhausting my Winter Rifle, which gives me piercing and ranged, which knocks his Tough off before I do damage. So I'm going to do 4 damage to him right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he goes to 12. All right. Then what we're going to do is use these 2 resources and our cybernetic arm to deal Metal Punch, to deal 7 damage to Iron Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bringing him from 12 down to 5. All right. And then all we have to do is survive the next round. And I think we got it. So we're going to ready up, drop to 5, double energy, shield sidearm, Angela, electrical discharge, and bring it. All right. 1 goes on the main scheme. Iron Man's going to attack for 2 plus 1 plus. Nick Fury's going to step in front of this. So 2, 3, 4, 5, knocking Nick Fury out. Our encounter card is going to be Bullseye. When revealed, the enemy team discards an attachment from your leader, otherwise discard an upgrade you control. All right, we're going to discard our cybernetic arm. That should have done 8 damage because I used the arm, so he should be at 4. I apologize for that because the cybernetic arm makes the event deal 1 extra damage. So, apologize for that. So, what we're going to do now is we have to get rid of Bullseye. We have to do 4 damage. Oh, we can, yeah, we definitely can do that. So we're just going to attack Bullseye for 2 with Black Widow, bringing him to 1, knocking Black Widow out. Okay. Then Winter Soldier is going to attack for 2, knocking Bullseye out, removing 2 from the scheme. Move it from the main scheme. Then what we'll do is use two resources to play Electrical Discharge. We'll deal 4 damage to an enemy. If I paid for this using energy resource, we can stun him, but it doesn't matter. We're doing 4 damage to Iron Man, bringing him from 4 down to 0, knocking him out, and that is game. So pretty quick aggression deck with Winter Soldier against Iron Man. Seems like Iron Man is pretty good, like if he has more of his attachments out, but if you keep those under control or just don't let him have them, then you can manage him pretty well. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions for any other characters, scenarios, deck types, please please feel free to leave a comment and like and subscribe. And I hope you have a good day.